back, y'all.
They asked you during this interview, who set it up?
We're here, we'll go back somewhere.
Oh, too bad. Let me see.
And you said this was nighttime?
Yes.
And when was, what, your...
Right up in here when he...
Don't worry, yeah.
Hi, I'm sorry. My name is Manny. We're on the lawyer for Mr. Goldman in this case, okay?
Okay.
It's clear you don't want to be here today, do you?
No, I don't.
All right. Speaking of talking to folks, how many times have you talked to the government before today, being the prosecutor?
The police?
The police.
Hey, G-Money, we back.
Here today.
I talked to the police.
I gotta give you a reach on your other page.
I talked to the police twice.
Okay.
And I talked to those ladies, once.
All right. When was that?
Last week.
Okay. Could it have been twice if they came by your house last week?
I wasn't there.
Okay. Did you talk to them this morning?
Yes.
All right. Did you watch any of this trial on TV yesterday?
Okay.
No,
She said she moderating for O'Neill right now.
The trial, so you heard what the
I saw the
witness.
I'm gonna give you a wrench though.
Did you see your boyfriend's
On
testimony?
this page, on your
None
other
of it.
page.
No.
Why not?
I just couldn't watch it.
Okay. But you watched some of the trial yesterday before you testified. You're testifying here today.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember back on June 24th of 2025, your daughter had a baby, right?
Yes.
All right. You remember I came by
Okay.
your house to try to talk to
She will be
you,
back.
and I came back the next day to talk to you, and you mentioned to me that you don't remember anything about this, and you have nothing to say. You remember that?
I didn't talk to you.
Okay. So on June 24th, when you had your daughter, you know I came by your house, right? You remember that?
I didn't ever see you.
Okay.
No problem, G-Money.
With regards to Cornelius, you've been dating him since 2016.
Yes.
All right.
Again,
And
sorry
you
for
talk
the
to him
delay.
regularly.
Yes.
You still talk to him since he's been locked up.
Yes.
All right. You go visit him.
It's all left.
Well, I can't personally go visit him.
Okay.
They do a video.
Sit there on the break, gang. We're going to go ahead and ride this to the break.
Talk to him on the phone.
Yeah, we had missed this part.
Does Mr. Cornelius ever call you on a cell phone from the prison?
So we'll be good connection right here. We're going to rock a show.
Okay. The video visits, though, those are you guys. Fine. How many times do you think you visited him in the last 4 years since he got arrested?
Since he been for this case.
For this case without bond, he's in a pending trial.
But when he was down here at 201, I used to come down here and visit him.
Okay. And with regards to what you testified,
He's trying to think how he's going to monitor
essentially
conversation.
what Cornelius has told you, right? You're just
Yes.
He'll probably go over and watch them niggas with the shot in his ass. Shoot people they do, man. They over there watching them niggas that shoot people.
That is a close-up photo of the Mercedes-Benz, the rear Mercedes-Benz, the Illinois tag, parked up on the street house, the rear of the house.
And then they didn't even hide the car good, like dope fiend shit. Double tap the screen, gang. Let's rock the show.
Like you said, they come.
They did not need to. They needed to go get rid of that car ASAP. I'm finna go get rid of this. Ain't no. That's a bad stash.
Front passenger side of the Mercedes-Benz. parked on the grass and surrounded by some tree limbs.
Double tap the screen for the lights up. Double tap.
And next exhibit number 14.
Band-Aid gang, let's get this shit. A lot of this to me doesn't have much importance. To like, okay, what the fuck? We seen this dumb. We want to see who y'all got up in there. Who the PI got. That's what we doing, Band-Aid gang. We on their ass. We already got to depict the first joint. First joint gonna be a nice depict. Cause you're gonna always find clues.
This is the photo of the Mercedes-Benz, the passenger side with damage. And photo of the passenger side of the Mercedes with damage on the rear and side door. And it appears to be the window down vehicle surrounded by tree limbs.
A bad stash.
What was the significance of this vehicle that was found?
See, but I believe that they kept this car and didn't go burn it up right away because they wanted to unalive Cornelius and then go burn it up. See, this was Cornelius' casket. I said, damn. They was gonna unalive Cornelius and put him in the car and burn him in here. That's why they didn't burn it right away. What person you know that go do a unaliving and then come back and leave the car right there in the open? They was gonna unalive him and burn him in the car. Double tap the screen, get them lights up there. That's what they was gonna do with that. So far, we doing good, gang. We got
As part of your investigation,
we winning right now.
all seen this.
Yes, I do.
And what does this picture, exhibit number 5?
So we always know that's Cornelius.
The Justin Johnson straight truck. On the picture I see Mr. Hernandez Govan. See maybe 2 other individuals. One facing here. You see an individual in the rear with the mask on.
That is Cornelius Smith right here. That's Cornelius.
When you found the vehicle, what significance does this picture show to the vehicle?
The vehicle showed in the front of the 1174 Bradley.
And it's also part of the investigation. Was there a significance in any other house on the record?
Yes, also in front of Hernandez.
Go Van, gone, gang. Go Van is gone.
I'd like to escort.
Sure. Thank you.
That's your ass, high top. That boy wasted his money on that attorney. He wasted his money. That's why over there looking sick.
Oh, yeah.
And what is that picture?
It's a top area view of the Haynes.
He had that same outfit on, didn't he?
Haynes Street.
Did he have that same outfit on last time, gang?
Bradley is, and also Mr. Govan.
Oh, sorry.
Link? Look like Link. Bossy baby, what's good? Right, they made him feel good and got that bag. But it's over. Too many pictures. I know he's sick right now. Govan like, man, I might as well just kept my money. Double tap the screen. Yeah, exactly, boss baby. Too much evidence. much. And it's almost the beginning over and over again.
Sorry, that still getting numbers, at least they are for me. I like to pass you.
Put them near straight drop, stupid. And remember, we got boots on the ground. Sources is finna get ready to come in, gang.
Show us the significant address you described in the previous one.
Double tap the screen if you come here. Let's run it up.
That's 1174 Bradley there. This girl has dresses directly across the street.
Also, as the case officer,
Double tap. We back. Band-Aid gang pulling up in this bitch. Sorry about the inconvenience. So we just taking part 2 course of this one, but we'll break it down. So far, this is kind of slow, but we got a good witness, which was Cornelius's baby mama. So she worked good for us.
They were.
Want everybody to be here at 11 o'clock tonight. We're going live.
One last thing, you made it to the record sergeant, is that correct?
That's correct.
You've also been an investigator and a detective coming through the ranks, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Double tap your screen. 4 likes. Let's get 16 likes up.
You're investigating,
Double tap.
crime scenes or just going to different crime scenes. And you become aware of various security cameras that may be in business.
We did.
And
Thank you for the double taps.
is there usually a time frame those things need to get put?
The quicker the better.
No, that's the detective that went on the scene. Remember him from Straight Drop Trial?
They last for a few days.
He's accidentally looked at all the evidence, went over the crime scene.
If you did not learn about a particular area of significance or place of interest until, for instance, a month later, possibly that information is not correct.
Objection, speculation, and we are there.
Remember, he was always looking nervous.
And I'm sure that Mr. will answer this question, but I'll ask you, did you all investigate any possible video of pressure work?
No, we did not.
And when did you learn about anything that may have been of significance in pressure work?
That was weeks, month later.
Dorian, how's the sound quality? Y'all hear me good?
I'll pass it.
Put a one in the chat.
I'm sorry, yeah, we have a site ID.
Sergeant Davey, you came down from Michigan just for this, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. I appreciate your years of service, and I'm glad you're here so we can talk. I guess thinking about these cameras and things like that. Let's just tell it how it is. Nobody during this investigation ever went to pressure room to
right,
check
bet.
on the cameras, right?
No. Never.
Nobody in this investigation ever went to AutoZone to check if the cameras were there.
No.
Nobody went to the AutoZone that Cornelius Smith said he went to buy a car cover to see if there's a receipt or some surveillance or something like that inside the AutoZone, right?
No.
Okay. Those are things that would be important to try to corroborate a witness who obviously is the shooter in this case, to make sure he's not lying to you, right?
Double tap the screen, y'all.
And when people get caught, they generally lie to police. Is that uncommon?
Sometimes.
All right. Do people lie to get out of trouble?
Sometimes, yes.
Do people lie to cut deals?
Sometimes, yes.
Also, with regards to the area around Pressure Well, it's a pretty busy area, right?
It is.
And you know there's those little MPD city cameras up and down that street, right?
Yep.
All right. And and if you don't know, you don't know, but there are those, that's an MPD camera right on the post.
Could be, got name their own,
Right.
could be.
Okay. But that looks like a typical police camera that neighborhoods have or the streets have.
Yes, sir.
He's losing, gang. He's losing.
In fact, that in front of the pressure water, it's busy thoroughfare. There's these
What does that got to do with Govan? He's losing. Govan know he losing.
behind the pressure water.
Govan know he out of here. Govan, you out of here.
And offer that.
That lawyer, fuck.
Your Honor, because that's the description of what a city camera looks like.
And he's not fucking up on purpose. He ain't got shit. He ain't got shit. Like Boss Baby says, too much evidence.
Yes, it's at pressure roll.
And the girl didn't have to lie. She gave us a great testimony. We gonna run with that. We gonna take our shit and run with that.
Picture of what's been described as what could be a city camera.
Cornelia's girlfriend knocked it out the park, gang. Operation Cookie Monster. Raven, don't get scared over there, gang. Did Raven go live? Right, I know Raven nervous in the
These
motherfucker.
cameras are sort of all over the city on busy thoroughfares and stuff like that.
They are.
Could I publish it, Your Honor? I'll do it.
No shade, Raven.
I'm just gonna walk. Is that right?
I didn't name it to Operation Cookie Monster. I ain't name it.
Well, excuse me,
They did that, Raven, not me.
no commentary. If you have more questions for the witness, that's fine.
I was asking a question, I'll wait.
$20 in the building, double tap that screen, man. Long live Dolph, man, and justice for Dolph. We about to get that.
Use these types of cameras.
Double tap that screen,
That's
gang.
sort of the whole point, right?
You got evidence, yes.
Since we vertical, you got to double tap your screen.
Um,
And go check out that live from last night, man. We body rocked their ass. Out the park. We knocked it out the park. We're going to knock it out the park again. Y'all in the right place, gang. Did I mention that? Oh, I must have left that part out. Get up in my live and double tap the screen, Band-Aid, gang. You ain't got to like me, just got to love Dolph. Do it for Dolph, not me. Yeah, I ain't shit.
You don't
Right? Your daughter said a target. Yeah, I know it. See, but they keep going around it. We just got a lot of lies coming out of the cookie shop. We know that Raven was in Miami. We know Raven was in Miami. We got all of that. We got all of that. The Miami pictures. Now it's a must. Like, do we continue to push that narrative? No, we see what's working for us right now. We got probably 3-4 days to go. We went 4 days with straight dropping them. How many days y'all think we gonna rock with this? That part, Dorian. No joke. That target letter. She needs to stop letting people know where she at.
The one that was calling the shots, I think even in your report, you guys said Joke's the mastermind.
Okay. Pay attention, gang. 22 in the building. Double tap the screen.
That was
Band-Aid game.
Because that's an important piece of information, right?
Going to investigation, yes.
Right. But as lead detective, at no point during the investigation did we attempt to talk to Joe.
We hadn't made it that far.
We hadn't made it that far. Okay, it's been 4 years, and we know Joe died 2.5 years after the case. We know everybody had already been indicted within a few months of the arrest taking place. But we never went to talk to Joe. Even after Cornelius and Angela repeatedly said he was the mastermind. I think that's the phrase you guys use between your Operation Cookie Monsters.
Watch how I try to cross-examine.
What I am going to object to is
because they're calling him the mastermind. So they try to put it on them, calling him the mastermind, which we know he is. But he got to do his best to prove that not being true.
The reason I ask is people come in here and testify and said they're telling the truth. So if those people, they testify that they're telling the truth.
Right.
They talked about Mr. Govan.
Okay.
They talked about Joe. We would quibble about who's in charge or whose house or who whatever. But clearly, Joe was a suspect in this case.
No. Yeah, I mean, yes, he was
Never
suspect.
followed up with at all by Memphis Police Department at any point in this investigation, even though he died 2.5 years later.
Not at the time, no.
Okay.
He got to work here, gang. This case right here got a lot to do with Manny's credibility, dog. Real talk. He got to turn up. It's a hard case. He took that man money, gang. Finessed him. What is he, Jewish or something? I said, damn. Double tap my motherfucking screen and stop playing with me, gang. But then y'all, when I started doing motherfuckers all type of ways, see, y'all like me to do a motherfucker all type of ways. I'm about to start it up. Now I'm about to kick you in your ass. He losing, running around taking people money. Manny work for us, but Manny working for us. But I forgot to mention that. Yeah, but we'll talk about it later.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we need to take a brief break. I don't know how long this preliminary matter is going to take, so lunch might get here in the meantime. But let's take a brief break.
See, Govan giving up a lot of bodies too, gang. Y'all gotta remember that. They about to go to break, but Govan is giving up a lot of bodies, bro. Govan know where a lot of bodies, a lot of crimes. Govan has given up a lot on this trial, bro. But him giving it up, it's not working. He gonna get some years. It's not looking good. Nah, I can't. Yep. Yep. So they taking a quick break, but in the meantime, gang, y'all go get y'all something to drink or whatever the case may be. We tracking right now, but there's a lot of detail for people that don't know. You got to go back and watch day one.
Facts, he traded something.
Yeah, he definitely had to trade something. Raven hoping that she's not considered a player in this. We don't know which is kind of cool. Who's gonna be next? The next people to take this stand, and that's important. 30 people. Double tap that screen. It is important that we pay attention.
Bombay time.
Get you some of that goddamn Bombay. Lay back, kick your feet up, relax. We got here. Now I know a lot of you guys. How does it feel? How does it feel, y'all? All the Dolph fans, how does it feel? Some of y'all want the cookie shop. You do. Some of the things that happen in the cookie shop happen like Raven said, right? It did, but we didn't get that chocolate chip cookie. But what we know that there was some business supposed to be taken care of in the cookie shop. There gotta be some more suspects. It gotta be some suspects out the cookie shop. Now, if the cookie shop pulled this out, with them naming this Operation Cookie Monster, what the fuck? So we know they watching my channel. We got that call today. They watching my channel. We got boots on the ground. Certain people wanted me to rock this show that are in places that wanted me to do this. So we already knew from our sources that this was called Operation Cookie Monster. That's what they was calling it. Why would you call something Operation Cookie Monster, gang? Why would you put monster in front of it? Operation Cookie Monster. Why would you do that? Because they're suspects. You mean to tell me that they don't know that there was 4 people? And if they probably don't know, but they know now from watching my channel, since we just got the word that we're being watched, that there's 4 people.
If he wasn't waiting for somebody, why he ain't grabbed and bounced?
Exactly.
Exactly, Dorian.
Exactly, Dorian. And that is another key. So if these people have this information, the footage, everything in real time in their possession, then please tell me why you think they have not investigated it. Of course they have. It's people that went to school for this shit. They go to school. I didn't go to school for it, but I see it. But you got to be a bad motherfucker. For them to find that it was 4 people in the store, they would have to keep keying in on my channel. And maybe that's why they got the call. Maybe that's why I got the call. Because maybe they didn't, maybe I outthought the detective. Maybe they know. Maybe they know, but that's where the witchcraft come in, gang. That's where the trickery come in the game. Somebody that morning left, and we going over that because we have to. And y'all know how I do it. You know how I do it, gang. I make a nigga mad on this to Raven saying she got that call. Her dad got that call from someone who left. Because if the cousin, and we all got it, I told you I was going to show it today, the newspaper article, where there were family members, not one person, your family was in there, gang. Somebody left. Because that boy wasn't sick. I guess they back from break. I did. It's pulled all the way up. Hold on. But we still on break. I was hoping they started that bitch back up. Family members was in that place. Somebody left. Somebody left. Somebody left that cookie shop.
They gonna do them like Italy, 50-11 people on trial all at once.
Yep, double tap my screen.
You right, Dorian. Mm-hmm.
And y'all got to think about it. Why you think Raven ain't in that place? Because she don't want to get indicted.
Nope.
She don't want the subpoena. It ain't even got to be the indictment, gang. Now, remember when I told y'all? I want y'all to remember when I told y'all. Remember who told y'all that when you get a PI, that the PI can subpoena you to court if he finds you. Hey, Michelle.
Hey, Michelle. So they never questioned Juk. Hello to everyone.
Right, they never questioned Juk. But I think Juk was also pulled in. I think Juk, they investigated Juk. Juk gave up some information. I think Juk was questioned, gang. I think Juk questioned. We know CEO Teasy was. We already showed you CEO Teasy had that Apple Watch. We played the song where Straight Drop said, "Nah, man, hope you ain't got that watch." And when he was unalived, all they left was a dime in his pocket. He had a dime in his pocket. Cornelia, see that? Y'all like when I really give it to you like that. I'm just stating facts. He died. He was unalive with a dime. They found a dime in his pocket. C.J. Davis and all the detectives were down there. You know what they was on that crime scene for? They were looking for the Apple Watch. I got some exclusive footage I'm going to show you about that Apple Watch today. Tonight, I said, damn. Y'all keep fucking with me, right? You want to keep fucking with me, don't you? All right, I'm going to show you. Ain't finna spin no narratives. I'm going to just give it to you raw. Y'all get up in my line, double tap the screen. That part I don't know about him ratting on Bovan, but we know Bovan was a rat. So we got the Apple Watch. They never found the Apple Watch. I think Govan put a hit on CEO Teasy. Teasy had to go. So as I discussed and I repeat, now you see what's going on. Double tap my screen. What's going on is this. They about to come back. 42 in the building. Let's run it up. Band-Aid gang pulling right back up.
90211, that call records of Justin Johnson said with the attached phone numbers are what they report to be.
But not meaning to cut her off, but just to say this, reason why Raven is out of town is so that she does not run into the PI. We got it right here, news coming in from the streets. Our boots on the ground just came up. Hold on a second. We just got some intel. We got people down there. So let me. Y'all show it tonight. I don't want to show it that we just got some intel just came in. If y'all want to see it, you'll have to rewind your video right now. But yeah. We got boots on the ground. Band-Aid gang down there. I told y'all that. In the courtroom. We got people in that courtroom.
The self-authentication of the cell phone.
So Raven did not want to meet the PI. If a PI was able to just, it's almost like being subpoenaed somewhere, like, you know, they knowing it's you, they walk up to you and be like, is your name Raven Winton? Yes. Well, here you go. And she got to take it. Once he hands that over to her, she got to get subpoenaed to court. She don't want to get subpoenaed to court. I think the feds questioned Juk, not the state. Just a thought. They did though. You're right. It's not a thought. They did. We got intel on that. Juk been questioned. It's a couple of bloggers that got that out in the Dolph sector. Is Dolph's family there? I'm not sure. I know we there. I'll find that out. We'll find that out tonight. There is some key pieces in here. Thank you for the hearts. But as I'm narrating and I'm watching, gang, I'm giving everybody hope. We're here. We're still here.
One in the chat if y'all.
We're still here, gang.
So each flash drive will have, they may have all detail records that are already stipulated as evidence, and some of them may have a phone number. One is already admitted as evidence. So
Hey, go get your own phone. You on the phone,
all
though?
records being, say,
It's not Obama phone. It's called Heat Rocket Shows. That's what it's called. They got me places that you can slide out to, though.
Sure. I think that might make it clearer. So if reviewed, the people will know what exhibit this refers to.
And then, say if the phone comes in, it will come in 20 or 20 or something like that with it. And we can indicate that on the flash drive. With the whole thing coming in, just 1880.
Appreciate the love. Positive vibes only.
So what you're telling me is that we're now getting ready to get testimony as each one of these people. Each one of these phones. And we're going to have a flash drive to each. Yes.
Double tap the screen. See, we got love over here, gang. They be love people. When they know I have difficulties, we don't have them at night. But when I have them, they back and rock with me. They know I'm going to give it to you raw.
The phone ended in 1625, which is the first number that's on your document. Yes. Just start with 19. Yes. Yeah. Let's keep it like that. Since
G-Money said you playing the security guard testimony. No, we caught up.
We caught up, G-Money.
Sounds like this week might be up for a while.
Yeah, I'm going to play that tonight. Security guard testimony. Yeah, that's all. We playing everything tonight. I got to go edit the show. Which one kind of separates me from other content creators.
Okay, just checking. I'm back and forth.
Oh, it's cool. Look at Govan. Don't know what to do. Look at his thoughts. Look at his eyes. He dazed off, gang. He dazed off. Look. Look right here. Look how he thinking. He trying not to daze off, but he gonna blink off and think to himself, what?
G-Money said he's been talking to us. She punishing that chair does.
Look. There you go. That stare off. Look. He gonna daze off what? He trying not to. He got high last night.
What's wrong with his face?
He got high last night. Shit, I would have got high too. Look, there you go. He dazed off. There you go. There go that daze stare. Look, he trying to stay focused. Look. Woo, that is hunting him. It's on him. Look, it's on him. It's on him. Woo, he trying to stay focused.
Hello, the Timester. Make sure you hit the like, share, and subscribe when you come in. Thank you.
Ooh, Band-Aid gang, we on his ass. Ooh, that nigga look like he about 60. I said, damn.
He's stressed out.
It's hunting his ass. That's when you can tell from his body language. The people know too. It is people in there. Man, it's people that go to school for this, that follow signs. There's a lot of people are interns that's in this place right here, gang.
Thank you, G-Money.
They got a show called Signs that some people in there right now in law that study the eyes, the body language. There is somebody specifically in there watching body language. And there's certain interns that are in there that go to school for that. And you wouldn't even know it.
Stipulation is an agreement by the parties that a particular piece of evidence is what it says it is, without having to call a witness to say so.
And that's when Govan lawyer told him day one to stand up and hold his chin up. And he told him, he's taking him, say, you got to look focused. You got to sit upright. People are watching everything that you're doing.
Hernandez Govan, indictment number 2204769. Order stipulating ownership of 901-859-1460. Whereas there having been presented to me the Honorable Jennifer Johnson Mitchell, Judge of Division 10 of the Criminal Court of Tennessee, 30th Judicial District in Memphis, for the purpose of trial, phone number 901-859-1460 belongs to the defendant, Hernandez Govan.
Somebody gonna call that shit. Let me see if it still works.
Heard by the court and ruled upon on July 30th, 2025 by this honorable court in the above pending case. The ownership of 901-859-1460 is stipulated by the Assistant District Attorney and Attorney for Defendant Hernandez Govan and shall be entered into evidence by agreement. It is therefore ordered, adjudged, and decreed. Signed, the Carla Taylor, Assistant District Attorney, Bennett Rohr, Attorney for Defendant, and Judge Jennifer Johnson.
You okay?
Signed, dated 8/19/25.
And so the next document she's going to read into evidence because it has been admitted as evidence.
Don't swallow.
Is what is entitled a self-authenticating document.
What's going on, Calvin? Did you double tap that screen, gang?
We're getting ready to get some testimony about self-authenticating people that you've heard testimony about already. And the law allows for certain records to be authenticated, again, without having to call a witness to testify about it through certain documents that come from the cell phone company. So she's getting ready to read that to you also.
State of Tennessee versus Hernandez Govan, indictment number 2204769. Self-authentication pursuant to Tennessee Rules of Evidence 90211. Pursuant to Tennessee Rules of Evidence 902, subsection 11, the following call records have self-authenticating certificates and are admissible into evidence. Justin Johnson, 901-236-1625. Cornelia Smith, 901-513-62.
30 in the building. What up, Calvin?
901-479-37.
Did you sub up, gang?
Angela Arnold, 901.
We will be on live tonight too as well. People that don't know.
0185. And Anthony Mims, 901-692-2767. ATT GLDC file number 3359085. Certificates of authenticity are attached. Signed, Judge Jennifer Johnson Mitchell, Judge, Criminal Court, Division 10.
The state calls Michael Garnett.
Stand right here, sir. Raise your right hand facing y'all.
Phone calls. Y'all know what this is.
Yes, ma'am.
Now we get a chance to go over this again and look for any other mistake. Let's go.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Could you state your full name for the record?
My name is Michael Garner, MICHAEL, GARNER.
And where are you currently employed?
Currently employed with the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, TBI.
And what's your position?
I'm a special agent,
So how long have you been working for TBI?
13 months.
And just for the jury, what is TBI?
TBI is the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation. We are the, top investigative agency in the state. So if any other agency, Sheriff's Department or Police Department, requires any assistance with any kind of investigation, they call upon the Bureau for assistance.
Prior to working at TBI, where were you?
I was a detective with the City Memphis Police Department.
And how long have you been in that position?
I was with the police department for 20 years before I retired.
Was there a special unit or division you were assigned to?
My last assignment was the Digital Forensics Unit. I was a detective in that unit.
I have Premier Auto Glass. Victor and Mike came and they replaced my windshield. Isn't it beautiful?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you get data from cell phones?
Yes, ma'am.
So how would you get data from cell phones?
So the process is similar with the TBI and with the Memphis Police Department. We have hardware and software that is designed to take the machine language from the phone to the computer and remove that data from that device in a forensically sound method. And then we use software to then decode that from a machine language to a human readable language. And we use products like Celebrite and Gray Key to both extract and decode and parse that data.
So
Right there.
the cell phones that you look at, are those cell phones usually a part of some sort of investigation?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you recall looking at cell phones related to the investigation on the Adolf Thornton homicide?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And the phones that you looked at for this particular case, I'm gonna go through them one by one, but do you recall looking at an LG phone?
Yes, ma'am.
LG.
And do you recall that number having a phone number ending, do you recall that device having a phone number ending in 0185?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you recall looking at an iPhone 11?
Yes, ma'am.
iPhone 11.
And did one of those devices have a phone number ending in 1625?
Yes. The iPhone 11. Yes, ma'am.
Where's Dolph's phone?
Have another iPhone 11?
I had an iPhone 11 Pro
Still ain't mentioned Dolph's phone, gang.
that I also examined.
Did that
Somebody took Dolph's phone.
have a phone number ending in 2767?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you also have a Samsung Galaxy?
Yes, ma'am.
And were there multiple numbers affiliated with that phone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Are one of those numbers 3786?
Yes, ma'am.
And is that
Marcus coulda took Dolph's phone.
6266?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And you extracted data from each of those devices,
Yes, ma'am.
the physical devices?
I did.
Okay. And you talked earlier about using a software called Celebrate.
Yes, ma'am.
So when you extracted data from those particular
Double tap screen. Let's get the lights up, y'all.
did you use Celebrate to decode the data?
I did. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And
Celebrate.
do you
You
happen
gotta
to
look into
analyze
that.
data?
No, ma'am. I did not.
Okay. Do you happen to know who analyzed that data?
Once I parsed the data, I created a report. That data was then given to Sergeant Dabney and Sergeant.
He said Raven gonna hear my recent pass out.
Do you happen to know what those flash drives are?
These flash drives contain CDRs and phone extraction reports that I generated.
Okay. And have you seen those flash drives before?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How do you know that you've seen them before?
I opened each flash drive and examined the data that was on them just to make sure that what was written on the envelope was actually contained on the flash drive right outside about 30 minutes ago.
Did you happen to write anything on the envelopes?
I put my initials on each envelope after.
Justice R.I.P. Dolph. Thank you, gang.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And in your evaluation of the contents of those flash drives, do you happen to know whose numbers are affiliated with each number?
Yes, ma'am. The Justin Johnson extraction that I have right here is the telephone number ending in 1625. And that contains the phone and the CDRs that were done on that. This envelope here says Cornelius on it. It's Cornelius Smith. That's the phone number and CDRs for phone number ending in 6236. The Cornelius Smith's phone had two numbers associated with it. This is the CDR for the phone number ending in 3786.
Okay.
So this is the CDRs on that one.
What up, free speech?
This is Anthony Mims' iPhone extraction.
He said rap cultures are dangerous and violent, but only towards each other. And it's a shame that it's like that too.
Angela Arnold.
Don't nobody call my phone no more, gang.
The next one, envelope. Says phone dump and CPR for number 6236.
How's the volume, gang? Everybody can hear? Oh, never mind. All right, I'm gonna turn the other fan on. They're also speaking real low.
And just for clarification, you did not analyze those extractions.
No, ma'am, I did not.
No further questions, ma'am?
Let's go, gang. Probably.
My name is Amy Orr. We met earlier today at the garden. Sorry. It says only just a few. With regards to my understanding of cell phones, if you could just sort of dumb it down.
I know Govan like, man, this is the same shit they did to Straight Drop. I'm finna, they about to body slam me.
So that tells you what phone calls were made, when they were made, stuff like that.
Yes, sir.
And it also gives you like GPS coordinates of approximately which tower would have been used to make that call.
Those that are in the records relate to the tower location. So, yes, sir.
Okay. So you would agree that the tower locations aren't 100% accurate. It's just the tower 10 feet from me, but if it's full, it's going to kick me down half a mile or wherever it might be.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So with the call detail record, you can see
Hey, Miss Trinidad.
incoming, outgoing.
Hey, Miss
And
Trinidad.
there is information as to which tower it would have been used. It doesn't put you there necessarily, but relatively close, right?
Just the device connected to that tower. Yes, sir.
Okay. And you were asked to sort of do the location from the CDRs for just two different phones.
Double tap your screen, gang. Let's let our lights match our views.
And that was the 1625 for Justin Johnson.
Yes, sir.
And then the 6236 for Mr. Cornelius Smith.
Yes, sir. That's correct.
And you were asked to do that in 2024.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Nobody's ever asked you from the DA's office or anyplace else to sort of map out anybody else's phone as to where they might have been at any given time.
No, sir.
Okay. With regards to the towers, we were talking about, these are AT&T records that you downloaded or whatever the term would be, right?
But we need to look at them and one of us is people.
Okay. It doesn't matter. It's all there for the evidence. That wasn't a train of thought. I got to be smarter than that. With regards to these phones, you did a slide that you were kind enough to share with me. It is It's number 14. Slide.
He look crazy than a mug. Look how he looking. Got a robot. Look at this nigga's a robot, gang. What the fuck wrong with him? Look how he moving his head. What's wrong with this motherfucker? God. Look how he moving. You talk about stern. That nigga stern. What that nigga name? Stern Stanley. Stern Stanley head ass nigga. Correct. Everything's correct.
Let's do this. I'm going to show you.
Green socks on. You know he. That green gang.
Cybercrime state.
Trial last year.
Okay. Related trial in this case.
Yes, sir.
For Justin Johnson.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes, sir. The information is still the same. You didn't.
I know it, boss, baby. It's going down.
Any other phone?
That's correct, sir.
Just those two phones that I mentioned.
Yes, sir.
No Dolph's phones though.
Yes, sir.
So have it. Maybe Marcus got Dolph's phones.
I don't think you created.
Marcus was like, "Fuck that shit. They got too much clientele in Dolph phone." Marcus might not have want to let them get Dolph phone. It probably could have been some connections going on in Dolph phone, and when Marcus was in there trying to, grab his brother, he snatched his brother's phones. And see, this is the shit right here that they don't, when they pile up like that, that let you know they all working together. Don't it though? It be like they all know what's gonna happen to your ass. They've already chose your fate. They just looking like, okay, making some shit look good, but they already chose this nigga fate. Yeah, he wasted his money. So basically everything the same. This is how you know he railroaded himself, gang, because if y'all watch this, it's all the same thing that happened with the straight drop case. So how the fuck is he gonna walk, gang? What was he thinking? What was Hernandez Govan thinking, gang? Think of it like that. What was he thinking? Because they ain't do nothing but spin the block. And you see what happened to straight drop. And you know that's what he's picturing in his head right now. That lawyer probably didn't tell him that all of this shit was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, he probably told him a whole different story until the day of or the day before and said, you know what, they're gonna bring back everybody. And now it's starting to resonate in his brain like, man, they got the same man up here that was up in there that did the same phone things. They finna ask him the same motherfucking questions and ain't shit gon'... Wait a minute. No sound? Oh, okay, y'all heard me, right? Okay, so we good. They must... Yeah, they're muted on their end. They're muted. See, they have to do that. That's not us. That's them. That's not us.
As far as the CDRs go, whether a smart criminal pitches their phone, doesn't do whatever, you can get the CDRs directly from the phone company. You don't need the actual phone.
That's correct, sir.
Right. And the dumps, that's the actual phone that you described to the jury where you can download text messages and stuff like that.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then people could delete those, this and that, and you would see a text was sent on the CDR, but you would know what was sent.
Correct.
Yes, sir. Okay. With regards to the codes next to the phones, there's like 2A, there's 11, stuff like that. What does 2A mean if it's written next to the phone call?
I would actually like to see the definitions page if that's good.
Sure. Could I show them the definition?
Yes.
Look Look at Robot Man. That nigga finna go in robot mode.
Yes, sir. The code 028, also a call came in, was not answered, and was sent to voicemail.
Okay, and what about the 11th? That's further down.
On the 11th,
I was excited to start investing last year, but I found myself getting
The second the call started immediately, right away, as soon as I hit the call.
Yes, sir.
And then in some cases, until the phone gets picked up, it doesn't tell you how long the phone call is. If I'm calling and I get Special Agent Garner call.
okay.
Yes, sir.
So generally, if the phone's gonna ring 3, 4, 5. Already on the call, even though they picked it up.
Yes, sir. That's correct.
And then if it goes to voicemail, you can have another 10 or 15 seconds on the call or however long the voicemail is.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then with code 11, we don't know for sure if it's picked up or not, but it could have gone to voicemail, it could go anywhere. It's just somebody would have to testify.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Better repeat that. Absolutely.
Thank you all for supporting the channel.
With regards to pressure hold or AutoZone, you were asked to any of the 1625 or the 6236 records for those areas, right?
That's right. That's not.
Okay. And so we had testimony talked about, we haven't talked about it, right? If I live, let's say for example, it's hypothetical Graphic Street, and then somebody else lives like 2, maybe 3 minutes away, maybe the street over or something like that, you said they could take out half a mile up the road to the next tower.
To the next available tower. Yes, sir.
Okay. 1 second. And with regards to tower coverage, let's just say in the Memphis area, I mean, how many miles does a tower arguably covers it at?
Exact same script as last time.
Sure. So
This is liable to be a 4-day trial, gang. Just like a drop. This might be 4-day trial.
experience have done, you can the coverage of a tower by finding the closest tower to it and multiplying that distance by 0.6. Okay, and that's not exact. That is
He has nothing. He has nothing, gang. There's nothing he can do.
Can provide the best coverage, so it's not going to be a 50-50. So the
Well, my verdict, Calvin, is that they have no win. They have no win. This attorney ain't doing no different than Straight Drop's attorney. Same questions. But only thing he's going to try to do is keep his client from being attached to any of the phone calls. How can he not? How can he not separate his client from phone calls now? It's over. I think the verdict is going to be guilty.
And just to show how many T-Mobile towers were in a 10-mile radius from an address. And I think it's 553 T-Mobile towers are covered in that 10-mile radius.
All right, and then you would have more towers right here.
If they convict, now this is the thing I want y'all to know. If Hernandez goes to prison, which he is, guess what? If Cornelia, if Govan goes to prison, gang, if he's convicted, guilty, Gotti finna go. Up his sleeve, right?
Go enjoy your lunch.
They taking a lunch break. So they taking a quick lunch. So let me talk to y'all about this, gang. I want y'all to really think about it. Where we are now. I'm gonna give you my dialogue on how this is happening now. Now, what you're seeing in real time is a spin the block. Some of y'all didn't think it was gonna happen like that, did you? You thought that this was gonna go a whole different way. It was gonna be different people on the stand. That's what we thought. I thought the exact same thing, right? That it was. We didn't know it was gonna be a spin around. The spin around is showing you Govan finna go to prison. He's finna get a guilty verdict. We're about to get a guilty verdict. Hit the like button, double tap the screen. I just gave y'all the real spiel. But we already know we're gonna get the guilty verdict. I'm not worried about this, gang. We getting a guilty verdict. First of all, signs and symbols are for the conscious mind. We just put a live out that says signs and symbols. What's the signs and symbols, Dove? The way Govan look. It don't take a rocket scientist. Look how Govan look. Guilty. His face. The way he's been taking care of himself. Guilty. The opening statement. Guilty. Because this lawyer tried to make it seem like Govan was a poor guy. Clearly he's not poor. Clearly he went on with Stan G. He's a gambler. He fucked up then. He has followed the money, Band-Aid gang. He has a box truck company. Where is he getting all this money? Where is he paying his taxes? So how can a lawyer make Govan look like some broke ass dude to the system? I'll wait. How is that lawyer gonna be able to fool that judge, which is from Memphis, probably know the streets, that Govan is broke? I'll wait for that too. Because clearly those people in that courtroom knows how much that lawyer's fees are. So the attorney can't use that approach of him being broke. So with that being said, we got all the connections. They brought in the pictures. See, when he saw the picture of him and Big Jook, what did that tell y'all? Game over. They got him on pictures with a person younger than him with bankroll of money. And don't forget that he signed a proffer agreement. What did he sign the proffer agreement about? On the back end. I'm just saying, I said damn. Because you signed a proffer agreement to not be able to be questioned about information where they're not even using this tactic on this guy, gang. So somewhere, he got 2 days to figure out what the fuck. The cookie shop, Raven in Atlanta, she dodging that goddamn. There is people dodging that private investigator. What else does he got working in his favor? Got pictures with Jook. Your straight drop girlfriend, her demeanor, the way she was talking, her honesty. She ain't got no reason to lie on Jook. I mean on Govan. Cornelius at some points, he's still saying the same thing damn near the same way he said it last time. But see, Cornelius said that I'm going to show that he didn't really want to talk without his lawyers. He was trying to see what kind of deal he was going to get because Govan got a deal. So what kind of deal did Govan get? Did Govan say, okay, on the back end, whatever they gonna give me, it's some other players in this? Because I'm about to give up some other players. He's about to give up some other players. So if they give him 30, he gonna be an old man when he get out. Dorian said he's gonna double back and show the connection between Jook and the cookie shop. Bingo. And Dorian, when you said that, I got the bubble gut, so I'm sure Raven did. Oh, I know Raven. If she saw that right there, I know Raven got the bubble guts. I can't make this shit up. That'll give you the bubble guts. Raven has bubble guts, gang. Think about it, wouldn't you? You're watching how this played out. She's heard that. I even showed you guys the picture with her calling him bruh. Go look at my lives, all the newcomers. Anybody that's new to my channel, new to the Band-Aid gang, We Beat You channel, go look at my channels. My last couple of go watch my videos, gang. I have been tracking these people, bro. Better than anybody I know that's doing this. I've been tracking. Tell me somebody that you know in the Dolph case can track harder than me. Can't nobody track harder than me, gang. They're on break. Tell me who can track harder than me and put it in a visual and build it like I do. I'll wait. I've been tracking this case. Govan is, did nobody say Onan the truth? I'm talking about me, not Onan. Now Onan can track. Onan tracked down the man that we sitting here watching right now. Onan's a fucking goat. Me and Onan got two different styles, though. That's why Onan rock with me. We got two different styles. And that's why me and Onan had a lot of late nights rocking together. So a lot of people don't know I come from OTG sector. That's we bros. We had our fallout, but we knew how to separate business. This is a business. We're not gonna keep dropping each other draws on the internet. But we good now. But at the end of the day, we build. That's me and Onan has sat on the phone late night and build this shit. So that's why I'm good too. I learned a lot from Onan, he learned from me. So, you know, we track. And since he ain't been here, that's why a lot of people work with me and glad to see him functioning, and because they know I track. I will track you down and then I will put the pieces together. Everything that they're doing right now, let's enough about me and Onan and how we rock. But if you look at this, this is just a double back. So he has to have the bubble guts. You welcome, G Money. I mean, I do come from OTG sector. I come from Onan. But I've been watching this Dolph case, been on it, but I come from OTG sector. OTG opened doors for me. For those that don't know. Let's just keep it real. They did. So, at the end of the day, gang, let's say this. Spent the block. They spent the fucking block, gang. You already got him connected to every fucking phone call. How's this lawyer? See, y'all got to pay attention to his lawyer, gang. He's stuck in a rock and hard place. He can't get out. He trying to look like he's doing something. He ain't doing no better than the lawyer that Straight Drop had. They bent the block. You got the connections with Juke. You got that connection. Even the lawyer said on the other one, 3 months this was planned. But y'all know this was planned 6 months before all of this happened, gang. The system already know that this was already planned 6 months before all of this shit happened, gang. It's a wrap. And it's starting to sink in. And just like Dorian said, he gave up somebody. And I told y'all he gonna give up that cookie shop. And if he doesn't, oh well. But he's giving up somebody.
It's like he working with cornbread.
Exactly. D-Ron, you're right. And I didn't want to say that because the boots on the ground has made, our boots on the ground has made that possible. They already talking to Manning. We already know what Manning wants. I'm gonna just give y'all this. Manning is working for us, gang.
Thank you, G Money.
Manning is working for Dolph. How about it? Because you know why? Why did he take the case when he knew he was gonna lose the fucking case off the jump? Because they're gonna get paid, bro. At the end of the day, they getting paid. They the big gangsters. The Jews and the Italians, those are the gangsters. Those are the ones that's running the record label. Those are the ones that's running the music industry. They don't give a fuck about nothing but they pocket. Oh yeah, I'll take the case. No, they gonna lose. Knew he was gonna spin the block. Sold Hernandez Govan a motherfucking dream. Sat up there on that goddamn stand and made Cornelius look like he wasn't stupid. Who does that, gang? Remember how they say, I give you up, I give you this person up for this guy. I give you him for him. I give you him for him. That's all it was. And they still, I'm gonna give you him for him. I told y'all what they finna do, gang. And Gotti know what they about to do, Doug. I'm about to tell you right now. It's still on break. I'm gonna tell y'all what they about to do right now. They letting Gotti get that bag. They letting Gotti get that bag, bro. Because he's gonna need it and they gonna need it too. Yeah, they gonna come get all of that. Go ahead and let Gorilla make her money. And let his pocket get fat. Pocket's fat. They gonna let him get his pocket fat and bring it right back into the system. Cause you gotta remember, they all the same.
They're playing chess with the real people.
There you go.
Not puzzles.
See, I know a lot. Cause it all start with J, don't it? That's what I thought. I thought jail starts with a J. Judicial system. Jewish. Judge. Jury. I said, damn. Did I mention that? I must have left that part out. I'm a cold motherfucker. And justice. Thank you, G Money. And what have everyone been screaming on the internet for Operation Cookie Monster? Justice for Dolph. Justice for Dolph. It feel good, don't it, y'all? Feel good, don't it? Do y'all understand that there's some real emotional people right now? Like they watching the fucking Super Bowl and their team is about to win? Because you know, it's certain people out here on this internet that think they know it all. And at some points, I think I know a lot. And if people think that I think I know it all, well, you're entitled to your opinion. Because I just be freestyling off the top of the dome. So if it's coming out naturally, 9 times out of 10 with me, it's truth. Because truth is off. It doesn't change. Truth is not going to change. But a lie will. Truth don't change. A lie will change 1,000 times, gang. Who's been lying 1,000 times? Raven. Raven. Who did Young Dolph Unsolved? Put that out. Can anybody tell me who is Young Dolph Unsolved? I'll wait. And even Young Dolph Unsolved has thrown you off on purpose. So who really is the Operation Cookie Monster? Can somebody tell me who Young Dolph Unsolved is? That had captured a lot of evidence that got us to where we are now, that was documented and didn't ask you for anything for it. They didn't ask you for no cash apps. They didn't ask you to hit the like button. They didn't ask you to like, share, and subscribe. I'm just saying. Undercover cop. But the man said in the courtroom, do you know what they call this operation? The policemen have slides. That's what he said. That they got multiple slides and evidence and all of this type of stuff. And he said, do you know what they call this? Subliminally speaking, that is. Operation Cookie Monster. Why would you? Now let me start talking like my mentor, D-Truth, the boogeyman. I'm gonna get in my D-Truth style right now. Why would you disrespect the cookie shop like that? Why would you put that type of name on my place of business? Why would you insult my place of business. Right. But the question is, why? Y'all see where I'm going with this? Why would you know that I have an establishment and go on national television and call your operation Operation Cookie Monster? Do you know what a monster does? It's evil. It's definitely not a good entity. When you say monster, it doesn't sound like anything good. But to me, you're disrespecting my establishment. But did they care that they did that? Right. So meaning that they know something. Because now we know that Maurice was at the cookie shop and there was somebody that called in sick. But the way it was wrote in the newspaper was that her family, plural, was there. Allegedly. But I put it right there for everybody to see. I took the video and matched it with the picture, almost like a movie for you. And I put it right there in your face. From when they walked in and you could see her in the shadow. And I did the best I could to show you like that. On everything that she said. And I'm not trying to convict you, but it's just strange to me. You know, maybe I'm reaching. Maybe it's a reach. It could be a reach. Everything is alleged. But Operation Cookie Monster, and we know that this man did a proper agreement and hired a private investigator. And his lawyer has to go in and do the exact same thing with the exact same people that Straight Drop lawyer did. It's the same people, gang. The same people, only a couple of people changed. Dolph's bodyguard was there. Same questions. They lost that. Feel good, don't it, gang? And they got a piece left. Now we right back at number 2. Now, but then Cornelius came. So what's gonna happen? Do you think that Goat Van is gonna take the stand? Do you? Put a 1 in the chat if you think you got a better chance of taking the stand. He knows he doesn't. Straight Drop knew he couldn't take the stand. I said, damn. How's he gonna turn this around, gang? By taking the stand? You're right, but he know he can't take it. You know what he feel like? He's going through the fucking Twilight Zone. Right now, while he's losing weight and his mind frame and his mind of thinking, he know he's sitting in the same place that Straight Drop was. He's watching all of this shit happen in real time. The same way it happened to Straight Drop. The exact same way. And what really killed it was he faced Cornelius the same way he faced Straight Drop. Double tap the screen. So the reality sinks in that only difference is Straight Drop had the clothes on. Straight Drop had the clothes on. But clearly, guess what? Straight Drop told on Govan. Because didn't Straight Drop say, let me go and give up Juke and say that that was Hernandez Govan with you? That's what he said. So what does that tell you? Hey, Giselle, what does that tell you? They about to give him the Flux Deluxe. They have pictures with you. They have pictures with you and Juke. They've already said you did a proper agreement. So you already told on yourself that you're guilty, and they have let you know and let the whole courts know on Straight Drop's trial that you are guilty for something. You can't feed a baby steak, so I gotta bite this shit up and mouth feed you. But I'm mouth feeding myself. I'm speaking it into the ethers. That's why we are here where we at today. Because of the ancestors, because of your thoughts, because of everybody wanting justice for Dolph. For the days and the nights that you people have put in time to come watch what has went on and how Adolph Thornton's unaliving was so unfair to him, his children, the city of Memphis, for the black community. Each and every last one of you people need to fucking salute yourself. Because you guys have the power and you have given social media CCs the power to keep doing what they're doing. You guys kept this alive. The ancestors kept this alive. The ancestors are eating up Hernandez Govan. That's not the same person, you know. If you can see through things, and if you know energy, and if you know energy, and all of you people know energy, because you guys know it was a conspiracy, but let alone it was truth in the conspiracy. So when we have power, now we don't look at Govan the same way he looked on every other picture, because the ancestors have been sucking him dry. And in real time, all the work that you guys did, all the power that we have put, we have sucked his ass dry. I said, damn. Don't blame us. Blame yourself. Because you went down there and the lawyer told on you. You think these Jewish and these Italian people and these judges and the jury and justice and all of that, you don't believe that they work together? That judge didn't sit with these attorneys and have talks playing golf? With your stupid ass. I said, damn. Then you fucked around and fucked with the wrong people. Like us. To watch it in real time. For us saying this is wrong. believing that we wasn't going to get the justice. But didn't I tell you the system is designed to work for you? That's what they call justice, you know. And they say that justice will catch you. So meaning, it may tarry a little bit, but it will catch you. Don't always something happen to you. That's universal law. For every action is an equal and opposite reaction. That's the 14th law of physics. If I flip the light up, it goes off. Night, day. Up, down, left, right. Good, bad. Ugly, cute. That's universal law. Sometimes it catches up to you, ass, and we call it karma. Cause and effect. So, we watch the cause and effect, and I'm glad you say that. The cause affected Govan's appearance. So the cause and the effect, Govan wanted an effect for something that he caused. And the effect was what, gang? Him getting a lesser sentence and giving up somebody. The attorney told on him in broad daylight. And you say that this money came from CMG. Miss Liz has told us that follow the money. Well, damn, what do you follow the money to? Where do you follow the money to? Well, one of the places that you could have followed the money to was Govan's attorney. How does he pay his taxes? Follow the money. He's not a taxpayer. They don't want him here. And then, who went to the station to drop off $50,000? There was somebody that went down there, you know, and they tracked them too. So somebody else is being tracked, right? Thank you guys for patiently waiting, the ones that did. But yeah, I can't make this up. So we're here now. It's a lot of smiling faces. And he got 2 days to figure this out. So if he walks, which I doubt, which I truly doubt, he's not gonna walk, gang.
Why you say that, C-Dog?
I don't think he's gonna walk. Because we watching it in real time, the same thing that you got too many links to him. Double tap the screen. Too many links to him. All they about to do now is just show us the same phone calls over again to his phone, gang. They know he already made that phone call. They know he already signed the proffer. They let him walk out and give up some people. See, the only difference between him and Teasy is that Govan knew Teasy was telling. See, and a lot more other people knew Teasy was telling. And they got that, and I believe Govan the one that got that watch. Govan got the Apple Watch, gang. They say they gonna get a 30 ball. Yep, they gonna get a 30 ball. But what connections does the cookie shop have to Gotti? So that means when Dolph said, since you, nigga, ever since I got back in Memphis, nigga, you been trying to send police to lock me up. You been trying to get the police to come lock me up. We know the Bovan family was snitches. They say cocaine make the world go round. We know these people were connected to mayors, lawyers, policemen, and all of that. So what does that tell you? That there's some dirty police work involved, but also the only way that Gotti could slip through the radar is, now watch this theory. Govan goes down for maybe 10, 15, because he cut a deal. But he don't tell on the cookie shop. But he don't tell on Gotti. Gotti feed him for the rest of his bit in there. Like allegedly him feeding Straight Drop. Now you know he feeding Straight Drop. That's why he made that song and say, my people don't tell. Cornelius eating off of them too. They trying to keep him, make him stay solid. But that's only gonna last for so long. That shit only gonna last for so long, gang. For a motherfucker just be like, you know what, man, fuck this shit. But the cookie shop, Gotti might not have no phone calls with that cookie shop at all. That could have been third, fourth party. And the cookie monster take the rap. So will the cookie crumble? They might even make a cookie, knowing Marquita. Operation Cookie Monster. They gonna call it. They gonna come up with a Cookie Monster cookie. I said damn, and it's gonna say Operation Cookie Monster. They do anything to sell something over there. They ain't gotta try that hard though, cause the cookie's good. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Double tap my screen, gang. Double tap my screen. What Stan G say? Hype me up, pump me up, hype me up, that type of shit. I damn. Yeah, and it's a cold game, like Stan G say. Oh man. Shout out to Stan G, man. He doing numbers and this shit up, man. That's my partner, man. I fuck with Stan G, man. That nigga said, bruh, anytime you want to fuck with me, C-Dub, Stan and KP fuck with me the long way, man. And see, I ain't no dick handling nigga. Ain't even called him. I said, damn, I don't hold no nigga dick. Them some good niggas, gang. He said, anytime you want me on the show, Dub, just call. Do y'all see me holding dick? Calling him? Nah, man. That type of channel. I like to see brothers get on, man. And when they see me on the back end and they know I'm loved, that my face card good. Been good everywhere I go, gang. Face card good. And that's how I like to keep it. Yeah, I ain't got to cut no deal. This ain't the proper channel. This ain't the agreement channel. This ain't the proper agreement channel, gang. This ain't the private invest. This ain't the PI channel. So if you don't like it, turn it off. I said, damn. There's other places that you can go. But you ain't gonna come out polished. You come over here, you get polished, gang. You come over here, I'll polish your ass up, boy. Real shit. Pure polish. Real polish. Real polish. None of that fake polish shit. None of that shit you gotta go another one. Nah, this ain't that. This ain't that type of channel. You come out, you gonna leave out, shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright, shine bright. Shine bright like a diamond. I said, damn. Bright and a beautiful thing. You gonna come out of here creased, boy. Anytime you come out on this channel, you gonna come out creased. I don't need no iron, I'm already increased. I don't need no money, I got mouthpiece. I don't need no iron, I'm already creased. I don't need no iron, I got mouthpiece. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, polish your ass up. Good wash, fresh out the washing machine. Nothing but that game. This Tide soap channel. I said, damn. This ain't the generic cheese channel. Hell no, we ain't got none of that. Pure cheese, real shit. That Gouda cheese. We got that Gouda. We got that Gouda over here. That Gouda good. I said, damn. You come over here, you get polished. Yeah, he said he can't pay them. The cookies was good, but if I didn't get the cookie, I had to bite the cookie to get the nookie. If I didn't bite the cookie, we wouldn't have the nookie. I swear, Joe Bass, I can't make this shit up. Now think about it, gang. If I didn't eat the cookie, we wouldn't have got the nookie. We wouldn't have got the inside job. And I still didn't say the cookies was nasty, gang. We're here now. What we been on for? An hour and 28 minutes, gang. Rocking shows right now. Rocking shows with no shoes on around this motherfucker. 2 hours strong. And still ain't holding dick. Here, I'll hold your scrotum. This ain't the hold the scrotum channel. This to come in dingy, come out clean. Come out with all the information that you need to go with. Uncut. Pure flake. Peruvian. This the Peruvian channel. If you don't put no cut on it, you would die. Hard to beat. I said, damn. Band-Aid game. That's what I'm claiming. I don't know what you claiming. I'm claiming that Band-Aid shit, huh? Right. And ain't nobody fucking with our logo. Ain't nobody fucking. Oh, hell no. That choreography. Two-step, one night. Two-step to the left, step to the right. Yeah. Our shit shining right now. Everybody love our logo. The whole goddamn brand, that's mine. LLC. That's us. Mention our clothing line coming. And did I mention everybody that been rocking with me a free sweatsuit? I must have left that part out. I said, damn. See, you got to give back to the community. I mentioned that I'm gonna be doing the same turkey drive suit. Did I mention that I'm gonna get with Grove Hero? Or I must have left that part. I'm gonna try to get on his food truck tour. It's worth the try. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try to get with Grove Hero and get on his food truck tour. I said, damn. Cause you know I do music videos too. Did y'all know that? Y'all didn't even know I'm an artist too. But we'll talk about that later. I'll upload some shit, let y'all see I'm the GOAT. Yeah, I said, damn. Shitting me. It's been a long time coming, y'all. And we about to get some justice. I know they want to see me fall. But I made it. I didn't trust them. Hey. If you want the truth, I'm the one you call. for some justice. And I promise I won't lie to y'all. I got that best shit. I said, damn. I got the best shit. See, y'all, I'm just trying to make it through this goddamn commercial shit. Let do me, damn. We gonna ride this bitch out. We riding it out, gang. We gonna ride this whole out. I'm riding it all the way out. I'm riding this bitch out, even though I know what's gonna happen. But I got to keep the game polished, gang. We gotta stay polished. We gotta watch this shit. I'm glad because, for one, where we at now, we already know we gonna win. The statement that I loved how Cornelius, one of the key parts that Cornelius' girl said was she wasn't honest at first. Because she was scared for her family. That boosted it up. Just her saying that let you know that girl ain't got no reason to lie. That girl ain't had no reason to lie. Her boyfriend gone. She ain't have no reason to lie. That just boosted us up some. And Cornelius ran circles around the defense. So, see, we right where we need to be. With a proper agreement, with a PI. Come on, nigga. Come on. We here now. Balling out. Balling out. We winning. So y'all go get y'all some a breath of fresh air. That's what go get you a breath of fresh air. Drink plenty of water. I know a lot of y'all gonna sleep good tonight. He said he pimped the system. Ryan said he did. He going to jail, but he pimped the system. He did. Told everything from what color they had on to the booger in their nose. That nigga, he had a booger in his nose that day too. I wanted to tell him to get it out his nose, but said I remember because that day I talked to him, he had a booger in his nose. I said, damn, Cornelius told the whole thing, gang. So I'm going to just kick back, save some of my breath. Cornbread sitting on the base. And Millington eating cheese burgers. That part. Chilling, he chilling. Then they brought him out in yellow, the color of some cheese. Because last time he had on red, they brought that nigga out in yellow. I guess whatever pot in there, but with a bunch of snitches. They put them niggas in yellow. For they'll take the cheese. He took the cheese, gang. So they put you in a yellow jumpsuit down there in Memphis when your ass telling for the cheese. I said, damn. We here now. Sitting back, waiting on a motherfucking the same thing. We waiting on them to do the same records, and then that nigga lawyer, and then there's lawyer trying to find a way around it. Yeah, you can't find a way around it, bro. We'd already watched the goddamn phones, bro. What's your next tactic? The phone calls is linked. Can't say it ain't his phone. They already got it linked. The picture. Shit. That nigga was in that goddamn picture. Unless they gonna try to say that wasn't straight drop with the mask on. Over there, they was over there at the house. They was all on the house where the car was found there. You live down the street. Nigga, you told already, bro. You told. So you know something, he knows something good. Ain't nothing good coming out of what he did. Cause he's stressed out. Double tap the screen, gang. I got 14 people, and I know some of y'all ain't even hit the like button, but just let's keep it in the algorithms, gang. We're gonna run it up. Let's keep our shit in the algorithms, gang. We've been on this bitch 2 hours or something. Rocket show. Double tap screen, gang. So I'm about to put some good water in my system. Make me a taco. until this returns back. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm right here. Y'all can talk, chat, do whatever. But shit, we good. I do have to edit tonight, so I probably. So if I don't watch this, which I probably will, I have to, because me being an editor, I got to set my timeline up for our live tonight because we going vertical. So I'm setting up the timeline. So I don't really got to do, and everything that pinpointed everything, we can have it right, because I got to show you every piece that we are on the right track to keep people. I got to talk to the ancestors. I got to keep talking to the ancestors. That's why I'm talking now. Talking to the ancestors. Trying to make $1 out of 15 cents, gang. Trying to squeeze water out of rock. You already know. It's hard, but it's fair. This shit hard, but it's fair, gang. Double tap that screen. That'll get our lights up. Let's do that. Keep it rolling. We got to keep our shit in algorithms, gang. Got to keep it in algorithms. And I want to say thank you for everybody that came over yesterday and supported the channel, showed us love, stayed with us on them little hours. We was only filming for an hour and a half, and that was our best live. So I will be doing a lot of chopping on the weekend. So y'all probably see me after this trial is over. I'll be doing a lot of uploads, and depending on how this is going, I still think I might rock this until we get the RICO, because I think the next 2 days is critical. It's going to be a lot of more information that's going to open up a lot. I seen like 3 yesterday's show I put out, but from yesterday's show, I think we got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different things I need to go over with you guys that opened up more doors. We're gonna see where that's gonna go for the rest of this week. This one was quite simple, but I did get some stuff from G Money that I'm gonna have to break down. A lot of people send me shit to break shit down, so I'm gonna do that. And ain't no telling what Cupcake gonna bring us from Memphis, so I'll definitely talk to her about that. Let my arm, I'm gonna get me some water. So please like, share, and subscribe to your platforms. We really do appreciate it. We got one more, and we stretching it out. Band-Aid gang. Thank y'all for staying and waiting. So they on lunch. Ain't no telling how long they gonna lunch. But it's a lot of shit going on. Refreshing. I think they got a pop machine inside of there. I don't know. I gotta go check. Play our music. Y'all get up in here. Long live Dolph. Band-Aid gang. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. 4 for inches, and we winning. Dolph! Everybody make sure y'all sub up. We got a quick break for Justice for Dolph, man. We winning, gang. We winning. Let's go. Shouts out to all my mods that stand for members on duty. I said. Shouts out to the Real Angel.
Right here.
Shouts out to my chat. Shouts out to Dorian Gray. Deron. Shouts out to you. Joe Bad. Out to you, gang. Thank you for coming to watch the channel. Respect to everybody. Let's go. Shouts out to G Money. Shouts out to Judge Evie. Shouts out to Yolanda the Great, the Diamond Gang. Let's go. Shouts out to the Black East Sector. Let's go. We beat you. If you haven't subbed up to the channel, please make sure you do. You get the raw, uncut, exclusive on this channel. Let's go. You are watching Operation Cookie Monster. The trial of Hernandez Govan. Day 2. Right here. Let's get it. Double tap that screen. Let's go. I am C-Dub, Mr. I ain't said a word, but you know what I'm saying? And I said, damn. Shouts out to the whole Dolph sector. One love. Let's go. We going hard, we going strong, man. We gonna start how we finish. And that's hard. Let go. Look at Dolph just chilling. That's how he chilling in heaven. He said they gonna tell tale on the whole game. Let's go. We just wait till they come back from break. Let go. Make sure y'all go check out the live me and the Real Angel did yesterday. Make sure y'all subscribe to Content Queens on YouTube. That is the Real Angel channel. She finna get ready to fire the road. So we just gonna, you know, we gonna push a hard line. Let go. Band-Aid gang. Justice for Dolph. Long live Dolph. We here now. Shouts out to Cupcake, man. Kimberly 007. We got boots on the ground right there in that courtroom. We want to thank you for being able to pass on this good information about what's going down. And we definitely will update you guys on that, what's going on down tonight. So I'm about to get ready to ride this out, get back to the cases. We got 8 up in here. Is it back on? Let's check and see. I'm going to close out and see if it's back on. Let's go.
Never sue the other driver after a car accident. There's a better way to get paid a way bigger check without having to...
Nah, that's right there.
My apologies.
They still on break. They still on break, gang. They still on break. Everybody came back. I mean, we got a lot of love to thank y'all for that. Y'all came back over to see what was going on. Yeah. I wonder what Govan doing right now. That nigga eating some of them Cheez-Its. That nigga went and got him some Cheez-Its out the bottle. And a bottle of water. Nigga eat some Cheez-Its.
He can't eat no full course meal because
hell no, you know you ain't got no appetite.
He probably take a bite out the burger
that nigga
and
shit.
throw it away.
He taking a shit. What he do?
Take a bite of the burger and eat a couple of fries and put the burger back in the bag because his appetite is so fucked up right now. You know that's what they doing.
She said he took a couple bites out his burger and said, man, you hungry?
And then he only take probably like 3 sips of water. Like, I can't take it. Probably be popping them pills though to keep his mind straight.
That nigga finna go home and have sex. He gonna try. I need to get all the sex I can get real quick because I'm finna do a lot of time. That nigga eating them Cheez-Its, them little cheese whiz, them little Cheez-Its out the big guy went to the vending machine. He went to the vending machine.
Hell no.
Got him some water and some cheeses and ate 2 of them and said, I ain't even hungry no more. See what he said.
Okay.
They about to come back.
Band-Aid gang, yes. Yeah, that's they might doing it. That's their stuff doing it. See what they say. How about it?
Yes, sir. They moving around. It might be starting in a minute. Hey, what's up, Zay? Zaya? Glad to have you to the channel.
Hello, Zaya.
Appreciate you coming too. Hopefully you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Double tap the screen if you can. It just keeps the channel in the algorithm. Glad to have you. We are We Beat You, also known as the Band-Aid Gang. We have been covering the Dolph trial and situation for a while. Bobby is a CEO Bobby. It's CEO Bobby. Now I heard it wasn't CEO Bobby, but we'll tap into that. So yeah, gang, we right here. And Zaya, thank you for coming through, joining the channel. They taking a quick lunch. They've been going for about at least 20, almost 30 minutes. So I think they about to fire back up.
Find a way to navigate the market with more confidence. That's
Welcome
why I discovered
again to the channel.
Educational resources. Their guides, tutorials.
Thank you for supporting. And also, gang, for those who know, hey, I'm a hater. Glad to have you. Hey, Auntie. We've been over here all day. We've been on since, what time? 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
Our first live went on. We've been on since 7 o'clock this morning. Rocking the show. Yes. We love you too. We've been working, my father's I love a hater. We've been grinding. We pulled a hell of a show yesterday. For those that did not watch that show yesterday, hey, that's a diamond in the rough. I see why we got 20. We almost had 3,000 views on that live last night. I promise you, that live Had a lot of gems in it, gang. We showed out yesterday. And that I could chop that video up. I'm gonna chop that video up and put a lot out. It was a lot of funny points in there. I mean, my back was, man, I was laughing so hard. That live was so funny, gang. I was like a comedian in that motherfucker. That shit was funny. And I was hitting y'all. We're back. Court is in session.
And where are you employed?
Memphis Police Department.
In what capacity?
I'm full agency gang.
And have you attained a certain rank, calling rank, or in fact, certain rank?
Sergeant Brown.
And were you tasked with the investigation involving the homicide of Adolph Jones?
I was.
And how did you become involved with that investigation?
My team was tasked some of my team tasked sometime in December when it was revealed.
December of 2021?
21, yes. December 21. That there was more.
Becoming part of the investigation?
We just started working in conspiracy into the investigation, detail records, phones, interviews. It could be all kinds of things.
Specifically, did you become involved in the investigation of Mr. Hernandez Copeland?
I did.
And what did you do as a result of the investigation? Did you do anything separate from the general investigation?
As far as like the Title III.
Double tap screen, gang. Let's go.
Did you collect call detail records?
Yes. We collected all detail records, phones, you name it, we collected it.
Uh-oh, he said, you name it, we claim it.
And did you analyze those records?
We did.
And what did you do to analyze?
Uh-oh.
I use a software called Pinlink or PLX, which just makes it easier, one, to create reports and then analyze the records. Generally, just bring it because they all come in UTC. You can kind of get the records in like more of a coordinated time.
Y'all better pay attention.
But we also analyze the actual raw records.
If you're out there in them streets, you better pay attention to what they be doing to your ass.
A PowerPoint presentation to help explain to the jury what you looked at when you analyzed it.
Yes, it's called detail records and phone. It's just a thumb drive. It's got my PowerPoint on it. It's got my initial, my IBM.
Alright, we can have the evidence as the next number. Just ask for the PowerPoint. When was the PowerPoint completed for
The final parts of it, with specifically the records, was yesterday.
And Your Honor, again, they said if you enter into evidence of the next one.
This is the envelope concerning what's been described as a thumb drive and Sergeant Brown's name on it. Red thumb drive on the inside. Little marks it says exhibit 25.
It's 109 degrees. Shit, we in Phoenix. It's hotter than that here. What you see up there, Andrew?
PowerPoint composed is comprised from.
I guarantee it's probably about 113, something like that in Phoenix.
This is your presentation, is that correct?
That's correct.
Double tap screen, gang. Okay, Anthony Thornton.
No, it is small. If you tell us, or if it would be better if you give, with the course permission,
Hey, dog.
down and explain what we are looking
Okay, so this is going to be essentially a screenshot of the information associated to Justin Johnson's cellular device. So it's just to essentially take out, remove the important information from the PowerPoint purchases, like his IMEI, MZs, telephone numbers, things of that.
for. Names, things that they've probably never heard of. Say that again.
So like the IMEI is the number that, it's essentially a serial number that belongs to the device.
You're not gonna see everything clear here, even when they're in the courtroom. Like,
So,
this is not our connection. This is how it's gonna look anywhere else.
and then telephone.
Even on the laptop right now, it just looks so small how they got it on their screen.
Johnson has like his email address, which has maybe a partial of his name. So essentially, it just shows the things that are associated with that site.
Oh, Dorian, you live in Vegas?
For the benefit of our jurors, they will have access to this PowerPoint.
Dorian, you live in Vegas?
Justin Johnson's number in 901-236-1625. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. We have another.
I'll be
It's going to
in.
be
Oh, okay.
information that
'Cause I was gonna say we can hook up. Shit, I be out there all the time.
Cellular device, which is last
I got family in Vegas.
901.
And I always drive through there sometimes.
236. Correct. And then this cellular device is one that belongs to Angela Arnold for the number of 901-370-0185. Primarily has the same information that you can use to compare.
So we have a date of July 27, 2020.
That's correct.
Is there any significance to that date?
For us, we found that was significant from the interview with Angela Arnold, or no, actually Cornelius. So on the 27th, you have essentially, we take the call detail records in the software.
So the
and we create a
27th.
hot number list. So a hot number list would be, if you're looking at your phone,
Now they zooming.
it'd be, my girlfriend or my mom or my dad. That'd probably be your typical top 5 callers. It can vary, but it's just showing your top callers down.
And this is for a particular date?
Yeah, so I filtered it for that.
Look,
night.
y'all, there go a guy.
Totality of the records. It's just for that day. And this telephone.
Ronisha Guy. It's Leroy's.
236-1625. And then as you see, when we look at the records, his top caller is going to be a number that belongs to Hernandez Gomez.
In July, hold on.
Communications.
Remember in June they was in Miami.
Next number is going to be for Anthony Mims, and his telephone number is 901-692-2767. And as you can see, Hernandez Gomez on that day, again filtered for the 27th, is around the 8th or 9th call. So it's seven communications.
Ooh.
So the significance for this is that on July 27, 2021, we look at Justin Johnson's cellular device. We find Hernandez Gomez's telephone number. As you say, it's labeled Big Bruh Quet, and that was an incoming text message to Justin Johnson, and it's just an address of 4641 Bowenshire, which is still smoking Memphis. It's a shop owned by Anthony Mims and his business partner, Mr. Lambert.
Ooh, there go Mr. Lamer, bro. Ooh.
I apologize.
Ooh.
Just to note that time was like 1937.
That's that man, that light-skinned dude.
And it shows
That OG that they was calling Unc. Over at Unc. That's Unc. The light-skinned dude. That light-skinned older guy. Y'all remember what I'm talking about, Dorian? He's Unc too. Out a long time ago. They would say he an Unc too, but we know still a player in here. Let's look at this.
And then you see at 21:08, 43 hours, Anthony Mims creates a phone contact for Justin Johnson. And that contact he labeled as Drop, which is an alias. Short alias of what we know Justin Johnson to be, just like a short alias we know Jook to be.
Okay.
About Big Jook or Jook, and then we've heard referred to Drop, or his actual name that he uses is Straight Drop on YouTube.
January, February, March, April, May, June. This is in July 27th.
Right, he created that contact to be at 7/27/2021.
Nuh-uh.
8:47 p.m. he creates that contact.
Now on the. He modified the phone call. January, February, March, April, May, June, July.
49 hours.
All these was
Justin Johnson
in July.
Contact for Anthony Mims' telephone number and labels it Jook, which is the alias. So, both these individuals relatively in the same time frame created contacts for Jook.
So they make.
Indicating they're probably within communication distance or in the same vicinity. So this is the following day, July 28th. So
okay.
After that. And as you see here, so Justin Johnson.
4 months before.
Cellular device shows an outgoing, so it's an iMessage to Jermaine Sears with the address of 3641 Allendale Lane. And then that same 17:24 hours, incident at the it was called the Double R Auto Services, and it's at 821 South Highland Street.
Double R.
And the two victims that just worked at the shop state that a tan BMW is being chased by a burgundy Dodge Charger. 3 males get out of the Charger and start firing upon an unknown male and a female who remained in the car. The unknown male and the BMW fled. Later, his prints hit on the car. He never filed a police report or would communicate with officers about the incident.
So the victim is Terrence Baker?
Correct. He just wouldn't communicate with us. And as you see here, the
paper route woo.
17:24 hours. That address, the address of the shop, the 821 or 823 South Island.
Oh shit! It's getting good. It's getting good. Double tap the screen, gang. Woo! No, I gotta go back over this again. Oh, we got some pieces to put together.
So that address is actually 3645 Allendale. He sent a different address. If you go to the next slide.
Before we go to the next slide, you've indicated that the victim of the shooting was Terrence Baker. Does he go by any other name?
Yes, he goes by Woo, or Paper Route Woo.
Paper Route Woo.
And as part of your investigation, you determined him to be an artist on
Yes, he's an artist. He's an artist on PRE. As you see, so here is the actual address at 3645 Allendale. And the address that Justin sent was right next door. So it was actually 3641, so he just had the address wrong. Here's so later that day, 1804 hours, Mississippi finds the Dodge Charger. Witnesses on the scene say they see 3 males jump out and run. The vehicle was stolen. They then processed that vehicle
which came back.
Nothing much, Diamond. Hey, Diamond Gang.
Fingerprint when they dusted the vehicle, they had prints come back as to be for Justin Johnson, Rashad Hill, and Kavius Wesley. And then also they located a spent .40 caliber cartridge casing on the driver's side floorboard, and that spent cartridge casing showed to correlate with the
all they was doing was unaliving, gang, just
at the double R
shooting at each other.
South Highland.
A real gang war. Told you they gonna turn into a gang war.
August 13th, so we get to this day from again Cornelius' interview.
3 months before.
The hot number list, we see that 859-1460, the number that belongs to Govan, had 12 communications with Justin Johnson on that day. It was a top caller.
He talked to Hernandez Govan 12 times
So we miss you.
in one day. 12 times in one day.
You know, when,
I will. He had more calls with Hernandez 12 times in one day.
It would be hard to say just because, you know, we get records for a certain amount of time. So I wouldn't be able to determine, I would be able to say a date just based off records we have, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they weren't communicating prior to that.
Somebody named Trulogy.
The records that you have, when is the first time that you've seen any of the individuals appear in Cornelius' phone?
Leroy's guy.
Have that, to be honest with you.
That's Ronisha people. He talked to her 4 times in a day. He talked to another Johnson.
It's going to be on August 13th, 2021. And as you can see here for Justin, he's got 12 communications with Hernandez Govan.
Yep. He talked to a Leo Barnett.
This is going to be the same, so another hot number list for Cornelius Smith. Now, the number's different because he had this telephone number, same device, but different telephone number, which is 901-479-3786. I think on his device it showed that number
33
last
times.
used in September, so that means it's probably sometime he changes over to the number you saw earlier. And on that hot number list, you see Bobby Carter has 33 communications, which is about his third caller. And then Devin Burns,
Right.
is about a 6th caller. And then you have Hernandez Govan with 8 communications, about his 10th caller.
His first one is Angela.
Correct. And then on this one we have Anthony Mims hot number list, and again it's filtered for just the 13th.
So this Juke phone number.
As you can see here, Govan's number 4. I think that's for 4 communications. He's actually 10, maybe 9 callers down, as you can see. You have a bunch of unknown.
He talked to Govan 4 times in one day. I mean the Juke.
That's usually just information getting from the cell phone company.
There go another CMG member right there, DDCMG.
Actual numbers. And then on August 13th at 13:45 hours, we have the 911 call where Terrence Baker's cellular device calls and says that he's at Allendale being shot at and he's hiding. They asked for his name, he refused to give it. He just told them to hurry up. And then this will be communications with the speeders that have, with Justin Johnson and Cornelius Smith, and then the other individuals, Anthony Mims, Hernandez Govan, and
This on November now.
variation of their other numbers.
The month Dolph was unalive.
So as you can see, it's represented in color is essentially The light pink is going to be Hernandez Govan. The blue is Anthony Mims. And then on the left, it's, let's see, I think I've got Justin Johnson as yellow, and then Cornelius Smith is green, just to kind of, so you can see the kind of the flow of things. And so essentially on November 2nd, we had Justin Johnson had 7 communications with the cellular device that belongs to Govan, and then he had 4 communications.
And I'm sorry, are these in chronological order on the date?
Correct.
So we communicated, Justin communicated with Hernandez Govan, then communicated with Anthony Mims, then communicated with Govan again, then communicated with Mims again, and then communicated with Govan.
Correct.
All down the list.
And then essentially this is just those call detail records, but the actual call detail records, it's got like service codes, tower information. You'll see it has.
Can't deny the connection, gang. Double tap the screen.
They kind of do some equation where they change the last 2 digits so people can still be on the aisle of records and create their own kind of their own service or their own account. So, but it just gives you a little bit more information. It can tell you call voicemail if there's multiple users on one call, if they're doing 3-way, things of that nature. And then again, as you can see, you have Justin Johnson in the yellow, Cornelius Smith in the green, and essentially it just kind of shows the way they're like who they're communicating with and the kind of the flow in or how they're talking. So as you can see, Justin Johnson had 7 with Hernandez Govan. Justin Johnson had 4 with Anthony Mims, and then he had 0 with Cornelius. And then Cornelius had 20 communications with Hernandez Govan, but he had 0 with Justin and 0 with Anthony Mims.
He wasn't talking to you.
This is just the actual raw records. It just depicts what that is. So at the top you have Justin Johnson's records, and then at the bottom you have Cornelius Smith's records. And again, another report showing that Justin Johnson had 7 communications with Hernandez Govan.
Oh man.
On November 4th, he had 1 with Anthony Mims and 0 with Cornelius. And then Cornelius had 2 with Hernandez Govan, 0 with Justin Johnson, or Anthony Mims.
With 0 with Justin Johnson. Right. So only Cornelius got the connections with Govan.
And then these are just the again.
He ain't talking to straight drop and Juke.
And then you have Cornelius Smith's records that come with the cell phone cover.
So with them 2 being together in a crime, connects Govan, gang.
It's November 5th. And as you can see, it's hard for me to
Because they both were in a crime together.
on the green, they're kind of throughout the day. But
Cornelius telling everything. So that makes his story even more golden.
1 communication with Hernandez Govan, 0 with Anthony Mims, and then he has 1 communication with Cornelius Smith. And then if you look on this side, it's Cornelius Smith has 4 communications with Hernandez Govan. He has 0 with Anthony Mims, and then of course 1 with Justin Johnson.
And remember, they're labeling this as gang crimes, criminal organizations. Gotti gotta go.
And this is November 6th.
So many phone calls.
You have Justin Johnson has 0 communications with Govan. He has 2 with Anthony Mims. He has 1 with Cornelius Smith. And then as you see, Cornelius Smith has 4 with Hernandez Govan.
Boom.
0 with Anthony Mims, and then 1 with Justin Johnson.
Ooh.
see, these are just the raw records representing those individual calls. Again, November 12th.
November 12th.
0 communications with Hernandez Govan. Justin Johnson. Yeah, Justin Johnson has 0 communication. He has 3 with Anthony Mims and 0 with.
Damn. He talking to CMG, boy.
0 with Anthony Mims and 0 with Cornelius Smith. And again, these are just the raw records that represent that report.
So that means he's selling dope too.
November
Not only getting bodies.
2021, you have Justin Johnson has 0 communication with Hernandez Govan. He has 0 communication with Anthony Mims. But he has 14 communications with Cornelius Smith.
With Cornelius.
And then
they ready to do the crime.
Smith, he has 2 communications with Hernandez Govan. He has 0 with Anthony Mims, and then of course he has 14 communications with
Justin Johnson. Woo!
And then raw data. This is just the raw data. And then November 17th, obviously, is the day of the homicide.
The day of. Let's go, gang.
So if we look at the hot number list on the day of the homicide, Cornelius Smith hot number list has 12 communications with Justin Johnson. It's about his fourth top caller. He has 11 with Hernandez Govan, and then he has 8 with Angela Arnold. And then if you look at Justin Johnson's, it's harder for me to read that, to be honest, because that's a little far. If you don't mind, I get my glasses. Yeah, because I can't see that far, I guess, through the glass. So on the 17th, Justin Johnson has 15 communications with Govan. It's like he's third down if you remove the voicemail. And then you have 12 with Cornelius Smith. You have 11 with Angela Arnold. And then on down, he has 3 with Hernandez Govan. And only 1 communication over here on the right with Anthony Mims. So that's just further down the list.
We got to find out who Angela Arnold is. Diamond, look up who's Angela Arnold. That's his baby mama.
So this is just going to be a call log, essentially taken from from Cornelius Smith.
We saved it right here.
It's an incoming call, and then as you can see, he's got his contact listed as Little Bruh Drop. Interesting. This is an incoming call just prior to the murder, and as you can see, when you look at their raw records, both of their call detail records show their cellular devices on a cellular tower at 1731 Cherokee Boulevard, and they both have the same tower azimuth, which is just essentially a direction on the tower, like a sector. So it'd be like a compass. So 290 would be like, be a cone. And so they're both pointing on the same sector of the same tower, which is approximately 3.9 miles away from 1766 Wild Rose Street, which is where Cornelius.
Thank y'all for the lights.
Lives.
Double tap.
And then this is surveillance video of the homicide with Cornelius and Justin Johnson. And you can see that's at 12:23:01 hours. Justin will be on the left and Cornelius is on the right. And then Dawson brothers shooting at that deal. Here we're showing Cornelius Smith's physical phone extraction, showing that there was no outgoing communications during that time frame. So that his last outgoing communication, before the homicide, was essentially, or we had that incoming in 1204, and then you see from that time period, it's all missed calls, and then he has an outgoing to Uncle Ron.
But it's not the date on the top of this.
Oh, my bad.
Should there be November 17, 2021?
Yes, I apologize. It should be November 17th.
Now what happened? He had some missed calls.
Yeah, the dates are in the center, and as you can see, they have the times, and then below that, we have his call detail record. The records show an out, so it shows right there at the 1804, so records come in UTC, so it's basically like universal time coordinated, so like they send the records, it's always going to be in that universal time coordinate. So we're in central time, so that would be, at this time period, would be 6 hours back. Right now it'd be like 5 hours back. So it just compensates for daylight savings and things of that nature. So, because they're going to send those records all over whoever needs them. And so it's just easier for the company to send them out as one format. And so like you'll see on the phone, we've got it -6 on, and that's when I create those reports. I'm actually -6, and so it just makes more sense fluidly. And then with the records, you'll see they're going to just stay the same. So that's going to be the universal time coordinate. And so in 1804, which really was the 1204, it shows the incoming call. And then after that, you see just a list of incoming calls, but then you also see some outgoing calls. But those outgoing calls are actually just the forwarding service to his voicemail.
Wow.
That was like the code.
That might be the cookie shop.
Right? Just like
cookie shop.
02A would be like
Allegedly.
No reply, which means the phone is on. It got forwarded. It's just after no reply means after a couple rings, the phone forwards that call. There's other anomalies, like if the phone's off.
What is that call's number?
Or if it's busy, it'll have a different code or a different service.
You said, look.
And then on November